So I guess we have to go back to fight Palkia later, I suppose? Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before us, Harmonia. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of this same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. I can't believe there really were two almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Harmonia. And to you, Harmonia, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Yeah, Hisui's bigger than you are, my guy. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Harmonia about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you are here, huh? We'd have had no chance of getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is she to keep fighting? The red chain has shattered. Relax, I've got a plan. Thanks to what Mighty Dialga told me. Yeah, why can't we just like have a nice little chat with Dialga, since Dialga can literally just like talk with us? Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of Red. The vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three, and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have at least. The pieces anyway. I did collect them. Well, that's convenient there. And the vessel of humankind's invention. I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. It's got to be it. But what about that Stone of Creation's beginning part? Lian might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Lian will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Harmonia, my girl, could you lend me those plates you received from Wordia and the others? The ones that Velos said had messages engraved upon them. I think mobs that are tied to Arceus and whatnot. Aha! Just as I remembered. Here, on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. Don't tell me I need all the plates. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. Oh? In fact, I believe that young Lian might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Because I know Volo was interested in those plates. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the Diamond Settlement asking about those plates before too. It seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although, the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. The counterpart, huh? Rita, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course, I'll call Lian to the Summit camp at once. Okay, so you don't have to seek him out at least. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. What of the great Melly? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman. Make it a good one. Want a job? Fine. Job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And, oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. Got 3 candy truffles. Wow, thanks, I guess. I've brought Leon. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Hisuri's ores and stones are a precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleavor in battle, with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall I prove it to you now? Well, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman... But Mars! Everyone back home is all worked up about the fact that you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh. Wow, words spelled fast. Or Mighty Dialga or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leon, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. Okay. Head to the place where you can obtain Origin Ore. Oh, there, I guess. There's a new side quest as well. Interesting. Well, yeah, well, that was certainly a situation there, wasn't it? I must say. Hey, look, a thing! Go get the thing! Smackaroo. Oh, I should put on Night Slash. Now that I'm thinking about you there. I should go ahead and do that. Yeah, change moves. Unless there's anything I'd want instead of Night Slash. Swords Dance is actually might not be a bad idea. But I mean, considering any Pokemon will pretty much two-shot me anyway, I probably don't have much of a chance to set up Swords Dance, most likely. Considering enemy Pokemon hit really hard in this game, so I mean, Night Slash might just be the better option here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Hi there. It's Mr. Glasses guy again. Oh, thank goodness you passed by. Please, I need you to rescue my Spheal. Is this really the time? Its adorable round body causes it to go rolling down the hill, and it's headed just straight for the Stone Tooth Rose and Boulder Roll Ravine. These areas are full of dangerous Pokemon. You're that new Survey Corps member everyone's talking about, right? Please, help my dear Spheal. You think you'd get this quest at a time that wasn't this? I mean, maybe this quest was available, like, freaking 3,000 years ago. I just never realized it or something. Maybe. I don't know, that's always a possibility, but I could have sworn I've been through here before. Yeah, I've been through here before because this is the Giratina statue over here. Or, like, it used to be the Giratina statue before it was destroyed. So, yeah, let's see over here. Let's see over this way. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Hydro Pump. How about? Is what I'm gonna do. I need to see Hydro Pump however many times for that one Thingamabob. I know you're a better physical attacker than special attacker, so we usually have Aqua Tail there. We have Hydro Pump just for that one Pokedex thing of see it use Hydro Pump however many times is the thing. Whee! Okay, so around here, huh? Is there like a cave entrance or something? Maybe? Assume there'd be something down here, right? Most likely. Huh? How the heck do you, get on in there? Oh, freaking right here. Okay. There's my answer. Is this the ore? Are these the droids you're looking for? Maybe? What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? Sure, you can handle it, I guess. Going to have to ask you to stop right there. Is this oh. Oh! This just made me remember one more thing that happened off camera during the session of when I was like with family and whatnot and just like exploring around over family dinner kind of stuff. While exploring around, I actually ran into Coin just randomly out in around this area. And when I got close, it triggered a cutscene where she's like, "You! I'm battling you!" She said, "I want to talk to Grog." I took it out and she's like, "No, I lost!" And then she ran away. So that does that count as story content that happened off camera? I just now remembered that looking at them here. I forgot that that happened, honestly. Come on, who's there? I don't have any time to waste with. Clover, I haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. That earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Harmonia. You take Charm. Why was there a question mark after Harmonia there? So we're all doing 1v1s then? I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Okay, I guess one last one of these kinds of battles, I suppose, and you have 2 Pokemon? Well, the bandit charm challenged you to battle. Ride on. Well, I guess you have the same Pokemon as before in that case. Guys, I'll go ahead and use Hydro Pump. Yeah, I can't disagree with that there. Yeah, how about this? Please land the 85. Thank you. Bam! Get deleted, Rhydon. Get absolutely deleted. Healthy dose of Deletos in the morning. And then there's Gengar, huh? Agile style. Gnosis. Wow, rude. Wow, rude. Is that a Bastiodon? Is that a Bastiodon fossil? Well, I think it's time we go ahead and go for a Ceaseless Edge here. This is what we do to take you out. Big smackaroo. Like that. See you later, Gengar. See you later. Well, battle decided. There we have it. Well, you are rather formidable. Yeah, that's them in a nutshell there, I guess. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. And we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time. You better do something about that sky. You are as strong as ever, Harmonia. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Well, see you later. Insert royalty-free smoke bomb effect here. But yeah. Honestly, those 3. What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. Thanks, Adaman. Adaman's the man. Coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Yeah, they sure clearly showed their helpful nature there. They should have just said so. Pain they are hiding behind all that attitude. How did what they did help in any way? Doesn't make any sense. That literally just stalled us. I don't understand. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever you wish to call it. I suppose it had better go with you, Harmonia. Look at the weird pool floaty slugoo there. Wow, thanks. I got a piece of origin ore. So I take that up to Palkia. An ore of mysterious power spoken of in ancient myths and said to contain the power of almighty Sinnoh itself. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You'll have to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleaver recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. Yeah, let's go. Alright, I can probably just fast travel up there, right? Why is this a fast travel point there, and then this is also a fast travel point here? That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Alright, well, I have my report here, Professor. I got the thing. So, this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything, by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. What, are we gonna synthesize something with the ore? We're gonna make it into something? What are we doing? Here are Professor Laventon. I keep wanting to read that as Professor Layton. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be. Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky to have the We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. You're up next, Harmonia. Time for, whatever we're calling that stone. The origin ore? Thingamabob? Hand it over the origin ore. Fragments of the red chain, collected at great personal risk by the Pearl clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond clan. And now it's time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Ray, my boy, you are one of our team's strongest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? Just wait, Harmonia. Finally see what I'm truly capable of. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. That'd be an interesting idea if it was to craft Master Balls. I'm getting another transmission. Another telegraph. Come. Oh, I thought that's what that sound effect was. Was him, was that there? Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they hurried up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever. Because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. We've done it, Harmonia. It's complete. Didn't even press A, it just auto-advanced there. I dub it the Origin Ball. How what? If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. So I specifically need to use the Origin Ball? So if I would have gone with like the Pearl side, I'd be catching Dialga in this Origin Ball instead then. A singular and irreplicable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. Huh. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Does it? Oh, hold on. It's that voice. I hear it in my head again. The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage... You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems like Mighty Dialga's willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's Almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. But I already have my full party. I don't want to take one out and put Dialga in. Everything's ready now, Harmonia. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. Huh. 'Tis interesting. I hope that Dialga's just there, like, in terms of cutscenes and doesn't actually need to be in my party. I don't want to make space in my party. I don't want to do that. So... yeah, I guess we'll go to the place. Yeah, so I guess not a true Master Ball, but like a proof of concept thing? I don't know. This whole game feels like a proof of concept, honestly. And here you are, lost one. Ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet? Yeah, I believe so. Seems a vicious battle might await you. I guess I'm going. Come now, child. I know you did not choose this burden, and it must weigh mightily on you. But you can bear it. You have your friends, your allies, most importantly, your Pokemon. Doesn't that classify as the first two? Now, hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. That's why it's called space-time. Interestingly enough. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually, the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope. Again, I hope that's just like automatic, like cutscene-based Dialga's help and not needing to be part of my party. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now, take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. I don't want to take Dialga at my side. That means I'd have to, like, take another Pokemon out, you know? Do I actually need Dialga at my side? Hearken to my words. Now take Dialga at your side. Yeah. Well, I could always put one of my lower level Pokemon on standby, I suppose. Like, again, I cover every single type except for the last slot with Sonder that can be swapped out, technically. And if I'm facing Palkia, that's like Dragon and Water, I believe. What would be good to bring there? Yeah, here's Dialga. Earth Power, Iron Tail, Flash Cannon, Roar of Time. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Lana might not be half bad. Well, yeah, Sonder's technically the slot that, like, swaps out the easiest for things. Repeat is quad weak to water, though. Repeat's quad weak to water, so... I think that might be the smartest play in terms of what to do there. I'm not going to update the layout just for this. You can just remember that I have Dialga instead of Repeat, so... Sorry about it. I'm not going to change the layout just to put freaking Dialga on there now. Yeah. I mean, I could, like, derpily do it. Just, like, slap on a quick PNG without, like, changing the name or anything like that. Is what I could do just for funsies. Screw it. I'll do it. I'll do it really quickly, but it's just going to say Repeat under Dialga, I guess. So I should, from my Pokemon BDSP playthrough, have some PNGs of Dialga as a thing here. Yeah, let's use this one that I use in one of the thumbnails. I'm just gonna lazily, like, slap it on. It's still gonna say Repeat, but yeah, here. I'll stretch it out to, like, here-ish or something like that. And then I'll move Dialga down to where Repeat's name goes. And then yeah, there, the lazy solution. Repeat the Dialga, basically. Just slap Primal Dialga on there. I don't have a PNG of Primal Dialga at the ready, unfortunately. I do not quite. Alright, there's something like that, I guess. There we go. I might move it just one pixel down. Boop, get it perfect. There. Totally Repeat the Dialga. There. I'm not gonna set up the freaking name. That takes too long. Take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. There, I have Dialga at my side. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has on offer. Excuse me, is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? That's a point there, fair point. Alright, Harmonia, once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Can I take Dialga out now? Prepare well to make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Can I put Repeat in and then it'll actually let me, Oh my. Hi. Can I do want, like, my full proper party thing, but can I actually just... Or do I actually need Dialga for this? That's the real question here. That's the real question here. We'll see if it lets me, actually. Then, so the village always stay safe out there, kid. Yeah, so I guess Summit Camp? I'll see if it forces me to do the thing. For now, I'll do this. Boop. Alright, so I don't have Dialga with me here. I'll go ahead and save down here as well. I'll see if it actually requires me to have Dialga in this fight. So, Palkia's Dragon and Water. So what would be a good Pokemon to start out with? Maybe Lana? To use like an Ice Beam or something? Maybe. Maybe. But yeah. And yeah, it seems like... I'm honestly forgetting her name for a hot second. Does got her priorities right there. And having some fun at the end of the world. Boop. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this needs me to have Dialga in the party. Because it required me to have Dialga before she would let me get by. But after she let me get by, I could go by even without Dialga. So, I mean... Is that yeah, that is an Iron Chunk, so I'll just yoink that real quick. Just the girl I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful for you to if I set up here closest to the temple. I don't have any money right now. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. I'm a little bit sketched out by you, though. No, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Like, you've been intrigued by the plates, you've always been wanting to follow me, and now you want to see what's going on here at the end of the world. Besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. I'm a little bit sketched out. It's a little bit sketchers. I can't even make my weird word jokes today. Oh, that's just part of the, every time you come in here, I guess. So we'll see if this requires me to have Dialga in my party. We'll see if that is the case. It's difficult to find the appropriate way to say this, but we seem to know just when and where to best combine the strengths of humankind and Pokemon kind. Bring a Pokemon that is willing to aid you. You caught the perfect one at the Temple of Sinnoh, did you not? Gosh diggity darn it. Well, I guess it is that way. Alright, sorry, Rapide. But instead we get God of Time Rapide, I guess. Darn it. Well, I guess we're getting God of Time Rapide. Is what we're doing. Well, I guess I may as well lead with you then. That's what we may as well do. We're not getting the Hisuian Arcanine Rapide. Instead, we're getting the God of Time Rapide, it would seem. The other one. Dialga's just Rapide 2, I guess, at this point or something. Do you mind? I've got places to be. I'm taking the God of Time, and I will be on my merry way, if you don't mind. So, like, please excuse me. My good gracious, yeah. Well, unfortunate, but I assume there'll be, like, some cutscene thing where that happens with, like, Dialga and Palkia fighting or something. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Maybe my Dogi has her paw over her ear there. It's time. Is it time for the finale? The first finale? I hear that there's, like, post-game stuff with its own story. So there'll probably be, like, multiple quote-unquote finales to this series, but it's time for finale 1? Mayhap?